Hello, hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're working on the Farmer's Almanac journal. Finally! I bet you're saying finally. She's getting back to it. All right, I showed you pieces and pages that I was going to use in a previous video. It was just like a little slideshow kind of idea. But we're going to work on that today, and I'm going to show you some things that I'm going to do with it. I'll start off with a sneaky peek, which today it will be my artist journal. And this is the one that I'm setting up as my day planner to let me know what I'm doing. I put the 2024 down here. I'm thinking of putting a few more, thought to do some very vague, more postal marks in here, but I'm still just thinking about it. Here I just kind of filled it in with some of my previous years things. I've been saving these for ages. Where me and Mom went to the movies. I mean, that's 2022. So I put that in here, and then she put this in my card. Actually, I made this, and she put it back in here. But she left me a note in my Christmas envelope. So I'll put that in here. And I got this from my buddy Andrea when I sent her some happy mail, I think. Or she sent me some. It was vice versa. So this is the way I plan to do this, and I'm sure it's going to morph into other things as time goes by. But I've got my January and the calendar, and that will be on the front of each page as I go through. So I just got in here, and I'm putting my numbers, and I'm writing down what I did. Now they're starting to get colorful because I'm color coding when I film something, when I post something for you to see. When I had some kind of numbers, where I had looked at my subs, and I looked at how many watch time hours I had, that kind of thing. So that's just kind of how I started to do it. It may turn into something else where I'm adding more to it each day, so I might stretch my days out. Here's my husband's birthday, so it has happy birthday over here. And I mentioned where we went to eat. I mentioned when I worked with Zach certain days, and so it's kind of that. And then I started doing the shout outs, I guess, on the 20th of January. So I'm saying who I did the shout out to so I can keep track. So I can go through all my wonderful subscribers and viewers who leave me messages. And I'm doing like from the largest amount down, kind of like the one that leaves the most comments. I'm kind of going through them first, and then I'm trickling down. That's the only way I could think to do it. So you can see where I've got that. Now some of this was a alcohol marker, this green, and it started to bleed through. So I decided to choose another one once I got to February. And I started using this little light green marker that I had. So yeah, I like when I send out happy mail, that may be an orange situation, so I might do something or another color for that. I did some blue or purple for when I wanted to link something on my end screen, like I'm showing you something at the beginning. Maybe it's the sneaky peek, and I say I'm going to send it to you. Okay, so that's kind of how this turned out. So if anybody else wanted to do a day planner, kind of a journal, this might give you an idea kind of how to do it. And I'm just going to start doing it daily. Like here's where I am today. And I'll start adding. But I went ahead and finished out February and March. And I gave myself a little extra room because I wasn't sure what was going in there. Now when I got to March, like right in here, I'm going to be over in West Virginia. So I didn't leave much room. So that's just kind of an idea. I actually put this here because me and Roger went out to eat on the 15th for our Valentine's. So I took the coaster and cut it in half and put it there. Okay, so I thought I'd show you that. Plus, I had a girl ask me about this. If you saw the video on the Dragonfly journal cards, this was where it came from. Classics number 1. SCF001. That's where I got the Dragonfly. And I've also used this before. The Artist Journal went on the front. I've used Voyage before. I've been getting a lot of usage out of here. I haven't used the pear yet, but it may get put in this journal since it has to do with fruit. Now, the last thing I want to clear up before we get into this is I'm sorry for the way my previous video stopped, because it cut you off before I could get over there. I went and hit the wrong button. You know, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to show you the pillow crown. So we're going to pause right down. I'm going to go show you that. Okay, now in a previous video, I was talking about the pillow crowns and how it was an Appalachia tradition, but you can see how the feathers just kind of mold together in like a little circular halo kind of a deal. And they stay like that. And the family was keeping them to remember their loved ones. They get taken out of the feather pillows that the person has slept on all of their life, and they open it at the end after they pass, and it means that they'll be going to heaven, you know, if they have a halo in there. And then sometimes there's more than one. It might not just be for them. It may be for children that had passed early in life, that kind of thing. So, and then there's something else I want to show you on here too. Let me zip out of that, and I wanted to show you this. This is really cool. Now, I've been asking the family if they had any pictures of my great-grandfather, or my grandfather. This is him right here, Grover Cleveland Markham. And this is family. It's Press Webb. He married his daughter. Kurt Kazee, he married a daughter. And that's his son, Fred. So anyhow, the deal was, check out what it's on. Can you see it? And you can see the metal edge around it. My aunt brought it to one of the family reunions, and I just went crazy about it. But what it was is they took this old, and let me flip to the next one. They took this Prince Albert can. See the the crimp where it's got the MP up here and the crimp down here and the burning and the cigarette. Isn't that cool? They took this and cut it out and then pinched it around this photo. And then they probably left a little piece on the bottom for the stand of the photo. So I thought I would have to show you that. Yeah, I thought that was the neatest thing. Okay, anyway, thank you for coming to visit and join me today in my Mod Podge of things I'm going to show you. This is really shiny, but Mom got me this Farmer's Almanac for Christmas. And what I think I'm going to do is somehow take some of the images in here and put it into my book. Ooh, jumping worms, yuck. Oh, that reminds me. Anyway, I thought there'd be more images. This is the first time I've looked through it. But, I don't know, maybe I'll take something like the header up here of each piece. It doesn't look quite like what I thought it was going to look like. I thought it'd have like larger calendars. All right. Well, it gave me this calendar to go with it, which has advice, folklore, and gardening secrets. This one might be better. Because I would like the folklore and stuff like that. Huh. Benjamin Franklin's birthday. New moon. Yeah, the moon thing. Okay, well, I'll get back to this later. After I look through it and figure out what I want to use. Okay. Kismet. Somebody was looking out for me because I hadn't been watching Melina for a while. And all of a sudden, I decided to watch Melina. She's scrapbooking with me. And I didn't have really a lot of images and stuff for my farm journal. Except for a few stamp sets and stuff like that. Well, she had this one. This is not the front page. The front page is in here somewhere. But it's called The Simple Life. And I had not had enough. I wanted a silo. Well, I want a silo. I might have to make one of those, but that's okay. But I wanted some more weather vanes, windmills, and I didn't have them. I didn't really have any barns. I'd been going to Hobby Lobby taking pictures of stuff, but I think these turned out a whole lot better. But here is what, and then I took, this was her background thing that went with it. But as you can see, my paper is a little thin. It's just regular copy paper. So it's kind of coming through. But that's okay. I may use this for something else, like putting an image on. Look at this one with the cow. Isn't that cute? This was her favorite too. She loved this cow. But look at the old house. Oh, I was just telling you on a video the other day about me seeing these old houses. I used the dandelions on there too. And making up stories on the lives of the people there. And it's cool. It's got like a stamp or something in the background there. But it's got a tractor. It's got seed bags or something here. Some gardening equipment. And she did little pops of color on the porch. But I love it. Now, this on the back, did I even put anything? I didn't put anything on the back of that one. Whoops. I'll come back for that one. This one, too. I didn't do anything on the back of that one. But she did a pretty wall over here with some gardening items and a horse. And, let's see what else I got here. Oh, I did something on the back of this. The chicken. I had a few chicken things that I made, like the napkin and stuff. But I like a nice big chicken. And the way she did these, they're great. Because you can fold it and see the image on either side. So that's great. I'm going to have to rip my edge. I thought it would come out borderless. But she did it as a PDF file. So I couldn't get it to do that. And I put this on the back. Of course, wherever you can kind of see the image coming through, I'll fix that. I'll do something about it. Look at this gorgeous windmill. And then she put some florals. She said that's one of her things. And then I got this kind of a dirty, smudgy, distressy looking background on that one. Now this is her cover page. And I wish the chicken was the other way. But it's just got like a little, or it's on the other side. Because I would love that to be the front of the opening page. And then I just did like a little dirty kind of a background there. And then she had these. Now, she told me in the video that I should shrink it to fit, and I didn't do it. So I lost a little bit over here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just cut that off at the top and make it a tuck. I'm going to create a tuck out of it instead of a tag. But I'll have these 8 tags left over. I love her shovel. That shovel is just gorgeous. And then she has this, which I didn't have, like little country farming kind of words and a few more images. You can make buttons out of these or little squares to decorate the page. And then she had 2 pockets and like a trim. So it was a great kit. I loved it. I just loved it. I had to get it. So that's what I'm going to put in there to correspond with the one I have. It's only 7 pages and 1 background page. And then you have the ephemera. Now, I got in the basement the other day, and I got to dyeing some Rit dye that I had that was denim colored. And check this out. I tried to do this thing with the tablecloth, the vinyl tablecloth. You can just barely see it. So I'm not sure if I did it wrong. I'll have to keep practicing. But I love the smudgy look of it. Look how smudgy. It's not like a solid color. I ripped the corner of that one, so I got to fix it. But yeah, like there, it's got, I guess it was from the tablecloth, because the tablecloth was a vinyl one and it was not clean. So it picked up some little pieces here and there. Then I thought on a couple of them, I went and I threw the doily on top of it. So you can see the doily, which these are huge doilies. They're 12 inches. So I thought I could use them in Happy Mail or something. I'm going to go down there in a little bit and do another batch of this. I had a little bit left. But yeah, I even like that, where it's kind of, I can cover that up with a little bit of ink so you really don't see it. But I like how, it's got movement. It's got a lot of movement. Okay, so I thought I'd show you those. I don't even know how many I got. It's about 30. Probably about 30. All right, so let's get to the one over here. Let me get to my box. I know what I was going to do with these 2 that has the blank back. I was going to use those 2 blue gingham checked ones in here. Yeah, okay. And I forgot to show you my cover. Here is my cover. Dad had given me this it's not a feed sack. It's a peanut sack. Somebody had given him. I don't know if I can get out far enough for you to see it all. But it's it's a peanut sack. And I stuck my lasagna box, which I had ribbed in the center area here, from like 3/4 to 1 inch. So hopefully it will bend with my book and go around it. The pages should fit. I looked at that. So once I rip these down, get that white off of them, they're going to fit just fine. So I like that. And I got these off of some jeans that I was using to do something with. They were just old jeans some lady had given me. So I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to glue. My sewing machine is not working. I tried. So I'm going to glue this down, and it's going to be my pocket. How you like that for the back? Plus, this little guy is who I'm going to put on the front. Now, I might put a drop or a frame of black around him just so he stands out better. But I had these little pieces of jeans, I guess from where I'd cut and done something before. But I thought maybe I could do that at the top and the bottom like that. And just kind of to highlight that a little bit. And it'll pull it into the jean look inside. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do on the inside front cover yet. I don't I have no idea. I'll probably just do like maybe a small pocket down here so you can see the rest of that. I think that's kind of interesting. So this all goes in here because that's part of the cover. And I got my little book here, or box, I mean, to put everything in. All right. All of my pages I still need to go through. What is that? Yeah, all my pages I still need to go through. Oh, that's folded in half. And I'll show you everything I ended up doing and finding. This is all the stamp sets that I think I can use. This is part of that Stamperia pad that I killed, that I can probably use pieces out of that. I stenciled my cow, as you can see. And yeah, I just got a whole bunch of things in here that I wanted it to be a little different, little, busy, or how would you say that? I wanted to have more than just boxy look to it. So these are all the pieces of ephemera I've already made. This was the, the ephemera that will go in it. I did this little cow. I don't know really where I'm going to put him. He may be something that tucks into a pocket. So, and then here's, yeah, the bird flu. Check that out. I got that out of a magazine or a newspaper that I had kept for the obituary, and it had something about the bird flu. So this piece is a little bigger than it should be. It's 6 inches. So I'm thinking it'll be okay. It looks like it'll be fine. And I shortened this side so I could get 6 inches on that side. And what I did is I backed it with this. I had the garden equipment. So that's what I've got there. And then I have this one, which was some paper somebody gave me, but it was sort of mustardy brown. So I used it, but the way I glued this down, this was from a paper pad I had, and it had all kinds of things on it with gardening. I made it into a pocket. So I do need to ink that because that's horrible. So I have that. These 2 pieces I thought could go on the back of this one. And I still need to fix that. But I'll figure out where to put that into the book. I'll set this aside. We have this one, which was a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock and, scrapbooking paper. It's not exactly cardstock. It's in between. So what I did is I folded it in half. I cut this wedge out so it wouldn't be so thick to bend. And I put washi tape on it that had a date, which goes with the calendar. And the other side doesn't have anything on it. I can put anything I want to. But what's inside is like from a Reader's Digest that Kyung sent me. She's Wonders by Wink on Etsy. She's my design team mama. But I did a little piece here of vellum, a clear vellum, and I put it on there so it would be able to open up like a little book. But the last piece was so small it wouldn't fit, and I didn't want the rest of the paper to show, so I put him on the front, for the front of the pocket. Okay, and this is like something to be hiding the middle signature, where you tie it. This was my barn door I made, and I think I showed you that before. It's just on a piece of tea dye, coffee dye. This was the cow on an X-shaped barn door. And these I figured I would be using for pockets or something. That had the watering cans and it has the equipment. And so they'll be part of the ephemera. And this is that one I sprayed. And I went ahead and just went with it. I have this piece of black to put in there. I think Miss Beverly Nielsen sent me this. So I didn't know. I thought I'd go in there at a cookie angle or something and put that in. Especially where there was more black. This piece is, got some of the glitter there. This piece was from out of a paper pad. It doesn't have anything on the back, but I could always put something. I don't know. I could even cut that apart and put it as pockets or something. And then we have that. And these are the two that need to go over here for me to put on the back of those two pieces. That was from another kit. Yeah. So, these are two pockets here. And then a back side. And that's, of course, burlap. I thought that would go. So, I just have to get these all together and figure them out. Now, this is just like old siding or something on a shed, it looks like. And then it had this, it's from Surfaces. So, it had this as well. And I put it on a piece of this black cardstock. And these are tucks. Both of them are tucks. And I kind of just rolled back the edges and inked them a little bit. And somebody gave me this a while back. And I'm going to see if I can use that in some way. They also gave me this. I think that was the front of a, I don't know, a Webster's Dictionary, I believe. This is from out of one of my last Stamperia pad. And I cut it out. And I did the year, the months that I thought you would be gardening. Not really January and February. But you start into your season. Sometimes you seed this early and have it in your house. I'm going to be covering up a little town of Bethlehem. And I ink smushed this. But get this, here's why I got it. Away in a manger. Well, how do you like that? That's part of a farm. I might have to tuck it up or something. It may be a little too tall. Other than that, it's staying. There was my stencil I used on there. This had wood on it, which looked like the side of a building, and just some writing. So it gave me some script or whatever. This was out of some kind of a little book that I had that you could write in. And it had the sunflowers in a pot, and it had sayings on it. Watching something grow is good for morale. It helps you believe in life. And then this one had, in my garden, I can find solitude. I can go out there and say, no phones, no interruptions, I'm busy. And then shut myself off for a little while. So I like those too. So I used washi and glued those together. And then this was like on a piece, actually they were like one digital that I got as a freebie. And I wasn't sure if I was going to use them, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it. And I put them on the back of this green. It needed a little green in it. Plus that green goes with that green really well. And just out there on the bar, check this out. It's got like a little barn on it. And a windmill. So I've got that one. And I'd been keeping this one. I'd got that one a while back. I'm hoping you can see that. And then I had this, which was just a scene of, I guess, snow and, pasture land or something. So I'm going to do like little vignettes or, a little, not snippets, but little clusters. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, I've organized all my stacks. We're going to start with the digital images that we want to be our main feature. And I'm going to show you how I had to do this. I don't know what she did to make hers borderless, but when I have something in my computer that's a PDF file, it won't do it. So what I'll do is I'll usually take my ruler and I'll rip it as close to that edge as I can. I noticed on the top there I didn't do a good job. That's when you have to come back in here and do a little trimming. because I can't get away with that white showing right there. And then I'll take my paper cutter and, oh, what'd I do with it? And I'll take it and I'll put it under here, and I'll do these smaller edges, shorter edges. Oh, well, that took a little longer than I thought it would to get that all prepped up. I had to glue those two plaid pieces to the back of the two that I left blank, and I actually see over here to the side that I have some ribbon that I had gotten that I may be using. It's got a barn and chickens and a cow and a fence, and one's got a little truck. Because I wanted to add some trucks through here as well. So that's still another thing that I have to get along and get to. I know I have napkins with those on them. That'll be in the future. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just fold. Oh, look at that. They never print the same on either side. I don't understand that. Now, I could take this and just do black on it. I mean, ink it with something. Let's see how the rest of them look. I might have to stop again, do some more prepping. Let's get this one folded. We got to choose our two. I'm going to do 2 signatures, I believe. Maybe I have to do 3. I don't know. Okay, that would be a pretty front on one. I wish the chicken was around here where I could get to him, but he's not. He'll have to be on the back side somewhere. Okay, and then, yep. Let me check the rest of these. Okay, I only had to do 2 more. Did I tell you I apologize for not saying goodbye to you in my last video? I don't know if I got that all out when I was showing you the pillow crowns. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I don't know. I guess I was tired. Those were those 2 videos that I had to redo because I had erased them by mistake. I went into my trash folder, and what I'll do is I'll go in there, and I usually will try to get rid of anything that's already been seen or posted and that kind of stuff, so it frees up my phone, because I found in the past that it'll jiggle. It jitters. That one video you probably saw with the fan blade pocket really jittered. And if you see, this is right side up, but this is wrong side. I don't know if it's going to matter or if I need to cover that. So that'll be a future item to look at. Now, these are the ones I put the blue check on the back of. How pretty. And I actually had to score them a little bit just so I'd get a good fold in the center. There we go. Did that fold cleanly? Semi-cleanly. Yeah. It folded 2 different ways. Well, yeah, the picture I was telling you at the beginning there about my grandfather, and we only have 4, or is it 3 photos of him all together, because there is a big group photo that was taken over in West Virginia, and it was taken up to the point where my Uncle Howard was a baby, and he's sitting on Grandma's lap. Now, this is my cousin Phyllis's dad, and so that was about 1923, maybe 24. Then there's a photo of him by himself sitting in front of the snowball bush, I was told it was called. I don't know if you've ever heard of a snowball bush. This one was pretty large, but it was in their yard over there in Stone Cold, where they lived in West Virginia. And it must have been at the time when everybody was getting ready to leave. So, of course, Grandma's sister is married to the only picture taker in the whole area. Picture taking D. Markham. Yes, there was 3 Salmon girls that married 3 Markham guys. Supposedly they were not related to each other, but I went, and that's what made me look at all the Markhams in the area, and yes, they were related. All right, so I got a lot of papers. I'm trying to see. Now, the little cow is cute. Oh, and I love the windmill. So okay, these two, I had a barn. So what do you think? I like the old house too, but I like the windmill as an opening because that's where you know you're at a farm. So maybe we'll do that. Then maybe we'll turn this inside out. I'm doing Gail's thing now here, where she will take and she will do it like that. That's the beginning page. This is the center page. And then she'll fill it in between. So we have that one. Now we just got to choose the second signature, which I really do like the house for some reason. But the little cow is really cute. So we'll make him our middle. How about that? He'll be our middle. So we'll fold it in the other direction and put him in the center. And then we will see what we want to do in between. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's take a do like that because those two were pink. Did you notice that? They were pink. All right, we're just going to go and put these two together and stick them in here. And then we're going to fill it in. I think I usually go about it a different way. So this is a learning experience for me. Trying to go with Miss Gail's idea. Okay. And then basically what you're doing is you're trying to get at least 15 to 18 in each signature. Now see, if I've got more than that, I'm going to hold this one off to the side because that may be another signature I got to do. All right, so we've got the bird flu thing here. That's kind of large. We'll hold that to the side until we get everybody else in here. So we have this one, which that's right side up. Do I have some browns that will go nicely with? On the back side. What about this one? Yeah, this is kind of like a process here that may take a little while. Like, because there's sometimes you'll go in between and add something that you might switch out later on. So this will be, for now, this is what it's going to be. But later it might be something else. That's just how it is. Okay, here's my cracked earth one, which I still need to put something on the back side here, which is no problem. This is that one where I did a bunch of gluing with a glue stick. And then I got in here and I did some stamping. And that's where I got this cool crackle effect. Now, that one's a little bigger, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. All right, we get a barn door in each one. So let's put the barn door in this one. And this is one of my tea-dyed papers. What else is on this barn door? We could actually put him right here. And yeah, that looks good. I like that. And the barn door here can go, I guess, in there. And I've got barn door belly bands. I probably need to make one for my whatever journal, ideas journal over there. Okay, so we have these that are just additions that'll go in. So I have this one that's a pre-made pocket kind of a deal, and so is this one. So which one goes with these colors? Blues and teals. Blues and teals. See, I'm mixing a whole bunch of different things up here. So, I've got the blue pot there that really looks good with it. I got the blue there. Maybe we'll do it that way. Yeah, because I got the blue and the blue there. And then we got to find one that goes with browns and rust. So far, I don't really have that much in here to, you know, counteract. We'll just go ahead and put this one toward the center like I did the other. Yeah, because there's really nothing to go with as yet. We have the calendar, which I probably need to go ahead. It's one of a kind, so I probably need to go ahead and do that in my front one. And go ahead and fold it and get it. Try to fold it correctly. There we go. I tried to do it another way, but this was the only way I could get it to go. Because I was trying to, you know, be able to see the inside ones there. Well, this is a lot of pretty colors. So, yeah. The horsey has the flowers, so... And has the peachy colors. Oh, yeah. That's a perfect fit. Perfect. All right. We have this one, which is more an herbally, or whatever you want to call it. It definitely needs something on the outside, so that's an opportunity for us to do pockets or some of our ephemera we've already got pre-made. We just have to find something where that's going to look good against. And it may be, that's got a lot of rosy colors in it. I really don't have any other colors in here, do I? That's going to have to be it for now. But remember, down the line, it's probably going to change. Okay, we have this, which is our phrase. And I did that on a strip of scrap index card that I'd cut off when I was doing the dragonfly index cards. Okay, let's see where this could go in here. Anybody with some greens? It might be we just stick it up in here where it's really, really neutral. And that's going to add us some color, because sometimes you just want to add color. Alright, we have this one, which is, again, more greens. But we're going to add that into this one. And this had flowers, so kind of tan colors. That does not go together. Now this may go together, so let's do it like this. Oh, wait a minute. How did I do that? I messed it up. Okay. Yes, this will go like that, because these greens go with that green. Oh, and then I'll have the roses with the roses. Hey, it's coming along. All right, now we got this, which that's just some barn doors or something. Let's see where I can put that. And I'm trying to go from one to the other. Well, we have the barn door belly band there. How about we fold it this way and put it in here where the barn door and the belly band is together. Okay. And then we have this piece of black, which I'm going to skip that one for now. I'm trying to think where I could put that. Now, I have this that needs to go probably in this one. This one is, yeah, they're about the same thickness. Excuse me. I'm a little dry. Now, it's a nice kind of a tanny area right in here. So let's go with this one. And I think I still had to put my bird in here somewhere. It's going to be in that one. Let's see which one's thicker. I think that one's thicker. We need to put it in this one somewhere. And it's got a lot of green on the inside. Now, how would we like to do that? And then I got a bird. Well, he would probably go really good with that. And the inside is just kind of neutral, so... Oh, that's our center, so that's good. Alright. There. That looks good. I'm not that crazy about him sticking out, but I had to because the word bird is on there. Actually, I think I'm going to rethink that and put him in the back, because he's just so long and long and tall. All right. How am I going to do it? Let's stick him right here against this one. How about that? Yeah, I'll be happy with him being back there. Now we have, how many pieces we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm good to have 2. Yeah, 10, 15 to 18. I think I'll be all right. I'm going to hold this one. And then remember, once you get everything in here, you have to add ephemera. All right, let's see. Trying to figure out which center I would like that to be in. Probably this one because it's got the red barn. I'm not crazy about covering up my barn, but that'll just be part of it. All right. Now we're folding these 2 up, one for each one. My denim. Ooh. So that means I've still got to find a spot for this piece I've got over there. Oh, okay. Anything blue? Anything blue? 1, 2. That had a little bit of blue. And that had a lot of blue. Actually, that might be the better spot for this because it's got the blue area. Okay. Where's the blue one in this one? Right there. So we'll stick it right here. It's got a little bit of brown or something in that one. It's kind of neat how it turned out. All right. The scruff piece here. We're down to the scrippy scrappies. So we're going to go with this one and this one. This is a piece of notebook paper that I tea-dyed. So that one can go in here. It'll just add a little bit of interest. So we're going to put it in somewhere that needs a little bit of roughing up. Like maybe this one. And then we'll put one in here. This one needs something else in this area, so we'll add it here. Oh. Ooh, plus the rust is kind of showing there. That's nice. This piece I pulled out. We'll hold it aside with the piece of black and see if it's necessary. This is one of my pieces I dyed out in the yard. I dipped it in something, and then what was left over in the pot, I slung it. Yeah, it's a technical skill. I slung it all over it. Just got it on my hand, went like that. All right, we got brown to go in here. Maybe it'd be nice to find where I might have an area where it's like different, like right there, maybe. Yeah. And then the brown over here. I think I'll put it down here where the burlap is at. Just because it's sort of neutral. It needed some kind of other color in there. Okay. These two. Oh, look at that one. I don't know what I did to that one. It's got a little brown on it and a little gray. So it will do the job. Oh, and this piece here. This is a beautiful piece of Miss Keong, Wonders by Wink, my design team mama. It's some of her homemade paper. And it's a beautiful sky blue. And I said, I just have to use that. Yep, she's Wonders by Wink on Etsy. She has her own YouTube channel. She's been participating in our 5-item challenge. So you'll see her name linked there on mine. 5-item swap challenge. Okay, I need another one over here. And I think I'm going to put it way in here because it's got that gray on it, like this little, what you call it here, the dandelion. Oh man, it wouldn't come to my mind. All right, I'm still debating on this paper and that paper, so let's pull these over here first. Now this one is, well, it's only about 8.5 tall, so we're good. All right, away in a manger. Here we go. And we're away. Let's see which one that goes in, and then I'll put the presents to in the other one. I got 2 pieces of copy dyed paper there, so we'll put this one in to make a difference. All right, and then this one with the presents to might go good there to cut the blues up, but you can probably still see them. Now, actually, I think this is a good spot for this cow. Right here. So I'm going to fold this in half and put this cow right here. Because that color matches. Let me open it up and show you. See? I know the cow has been beheaded, but I think that'll work. Alright, and we're going to, yeah, like I said, up here where the blues are at, I'm going to get in here and put this presented to. I'm going to leave it folded just like it is. I'm thinking Mike and Jen sent this to me a while back, or maybe Kyung sent it. I'm not really sure who sent me this cool little piece. Now see, it doesn't go all the way up, so you can see the blue from either end. And then that one had green in it. Let me think about this one. All right, I fixed the issue. Okay, this one was about, I don't know, 15 wide or something. No, well, this one was about 11 wide. So I just folded it up, and we'll maybe use that as a tuck or a pocket later on. I'm not really sure. I should have folded it in half. I didn't. All right. Get a fold in there where I know where it needs to be. All right. So that one could go here. And then this one, I folded, it was 15, but it was only 8.5. So we're good. I just need to fold it in half now to get it to go in here. And I will probably make a tuck or something out of that piece that's there. We just need to figure out where it needs to go. Which actually it goes really, really well. I'm going to fold it the other way because it goes really well with this other one here. The teal that's in this. Look at that. That's nice. I am going to have to figure out something to do with this white. I'll think about that. I'll think about that some other time. Let's see what we got here. All right, we're going to just put this herborium over into this one somewhere. Herborita, whatever the crap that is. Herborita. But I had a wheelbarrow on it, which I really liked. Okay, I think we're going to stick it right... Oh, I got blue, blue, blue right there. Let's see. Where could this go? Do I have blue? Oh, right here. Right here. Yeah. There's a different blue, but there's a lot of different blues on that. And maybe we could add something to it to make it blend a little better later on. Yep, I'm good with it because there's brown there too, yeah. All right. I think we're done. I think. Let's see how chubby it is in our little sack. Where's my sack? Oh, it's over here hiding. Okay. Let's put it together. See what she looks like. Okay, those go on the front so I can get them out. Woo! Yes. It'll fit. I've got 2 signatures. I'll sew those in. I'm going to do that off screen. I also probably decorate this up because I showed you what I plan to do there. And then we'll come back and we'll fix pockets and do a few odds and ends to it toward the end. Also, I'm going to figure out what I need to put for a farmer's almanac slant in here. Okay. Well, I really appreciate everybody coming and suffering through that. I know that wasn't that fun to watch, but I thought there might be some of you that likes to see how I arrange the papers and what papers I chose and, you know, that kind of thing. So I want to thank you. Thank you. Everybody have a great, great day. I really appreciate all my subscribers and viewers. And everybody, bye-bye.